Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You know who it is, your boy, the delivery whiz out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City. We're in the heart right now. We're driving north. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back. We have a banger of an episode tonight. This is going to be episode 2 and 3 of Grind for Top Dasher. Yes, we're grinding to get Top Dasher status for July. And you're wondering, hey Wiz, why is this episode 2 and 3? Well, here is why. I recorded episode 2 last night. I ended Spark Sunday early to do the grind for DoorDash, but somehow again, my Roadie, whatever it is, Roadie, wireless mic 2, whatever it is, freezes. And I don't know when it does because I'm not constantly checking it. So apparently, learning lesson, again, I'm gonna have to check that on a regular basis. I'm not sure if it's because it's hot. It really hasn't even been warm. It's been high 80s, low 90s, which for June is pretty low temperature. It's usually triple digits by now and every day, and then sits around 75 to 80 at night. It hasn't been that. So it's unseasonably cool right now, which is good for all of us because we're not sweating. And actually it's a dry heat, so we're not sweating. We're just baking like cookies in an oven. Anyways, so that is why this is episode 2 and 3. Anyways, that is why this is episode 2 and 3, because we lost sound on episode 2. What you get instead is a recap of episode 2 summarized in this episode, and then we do episode 3 along with this. So what we did in episode 2, we took every order that hit our phone, and I'm going to put screenshots up here of that stuff, or I'll run the screen share. I'm still testing that out, haven't perfected it. If my phone closes, then the screen share stops. So I got to learn how to do it, so please bear with me. Yes, the noob is in full effect. We did 7 deliveries and 7 orders hit our phone. We made $45 and we took 7 deliveries and didn't decline anything. We even took a pizza. No, I'm sorry. We took 2 calzones and a pizza. The pizza was a mile delivery, but the calzones were 11.5 mile delivery. Both orders tipped. The 11.5 mile was all highway on 215. So that's why I took it. And then I got a delivery in the bag, because as we know, we need 100 deliveries for the month and other parameters to get the Top Dasher status for next month. As you can see here in the screen recording, we have finally got rid of the contract violation. So somewhere between delivery 360 and 367, I didn't notice, but finally our contract violation went away. We're done with that. Thank you. We won't let that happen again. That was on me. I tried to push the envelope too much and I paid. So we're not doing that anymore. But what you do see is we did do 7. From 360 to 367. We're that much closer. How many I have so far, I don't know. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll give an update about that, so we all know where we're at with that. But the other parameters are in line for right now. Yes, you'll say, Wiz, the acceptance isn't there. I agree. It will be there. Okay, I went up 4 percentage points yesterday alone. We will continue to go up, and that'll be that. So tonight, we tried to get in after our pool league in the Summerlin zone, but it wouldn't let us in till 12:30, and it's 10:54 right now. We are currently driving north on 95 to the Centennial Hill zone. It's usually pretty crummy. This could be a short grind for the Top Dasher video. I hope not. I would like to do 5 tonight. If we can get 5, I'll be pretty happy. And that is the goal. 5 deliveries tonight in this shift. Less than 3 hours. If it takes more than 2 hours, we're going to end the video and tally up what we have and give all the summation and everything at the end. So that is the goal. We just entered the zone, and lo and behold, as soon as I say that, and stop the video, we get a Dash Mart, $6 for 8.2 miles. We're gonna go ahead and take that. Let's go Dash Mart. All right, we already picked up the DoorDash Dash Mart order. Unfortunately, I took a wrong turn out of the parking lot. I wasn't paying attention. I was getting ready to try to record a little bit, so we got sidetracked. But at this time of night, if you're wondering too, hey Wiz, why'd you take that order? It's not that great. I want orders, okay? I don't care about the quality right now, and at this time of night, it is faster. We're looking at about, I don't know, 15 minutes for $6. So if you do 6, 6, and 6 times 4 is 24. At this time of night, in this part of Vegas, that is pretty good, 24. A lot of the orders are gonna start from that Dash Mart. That's the busiest thing throughout the night. Other than Taco Bell, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, some other things that are open 24 hours. And not all of them are open 24 hours. Some of them are actually struggling to stay open till midnight because they are short-staffed, and I mean short-staffed. So that is another reason. When I can't get in a zone in Summerlin, which is usually one of the busier areas in the city, till 12:30, and it's 10:30, and I can get in the Centennial Hill zone, I know that I'm gonna have to take some Dash Mart. So that's a pro tip for any of you DoorDash drivers out here in Vegas. If you come up north, be prepared to drive some Dash Mart. And don't be afraid to take some less attractive orders at this hour because A, there's not a lot of orders out there. B, there's a lot of drivers out there. And C, they're quick. The good, well, there really is no good news. We hope that we get something after that, but we'll be so far away from anything, including civilization, the chances of that are very slim. All right, delivery number 1 complete, $6, $2.50 tip. Thank you. It is great to get a tip on an item delivery, It is great to get a tip on a delivery when you can see what they paid. They paid $10.28 for whatever items they have. I don't think that includes the fees or anything, if there's any imposed on this delivery. So thank you very much for the tip. We greatly appreciate it here. We only have 11 minutes left on this shift. We could be heading back to Summerlin because usually around 11:30 it opens up in Summerlin, which will kind of suck because then we drive all the way north to take one $6 order for 8 miles and drive 8 miles back and then another 3 miles to Summerlin zone just for this video. Some days you gotta go, come on man, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous or redonkulous. Yeah, that's it. It's redonkulous. The things we do to work in the gig economy. All right, we got our next ping, $6.50 for 4.3 miles McDonald's. We're gonna go ahead and take it right after I get a screenshot. Okay, we grabbed it. McDonald's should be right here. Yep. 1.2 miles away. I don't believe that. It's right on the other side. It's on the left. I just drove past it. I just got to make a horseshoe around. And then we're going to grab order number 2 for the night. So I drove, if you're wondering what happened, I drove west away from that Cane's because I didn't want to have to reject anything. And I would have because I don't have my red card because I'm an idiot and I left it on my desk. We're about to turn and pull in. Actually, I lied. We're about to turn the corner and drive 800 yards, then pull in. If you're wondering what happened to the screen share, it's frozen on my phone. Oh, finally it stopped. It was saving. It took a while. I don't know what was going on. The problem with screen sharing is I have to drive. It is easier in between orders to screenshot those and then do screen share at the end or the beginning of a video when I'm standing still. Not standing still, or sitting still. So that is what we're gonna do from now on, is screenshots in between and screen recordings at the beginning and the end. Otherwise, I'll be looking down away and it's just dangerous to drive that way. So please don't drive that way. And I know in maybe a video or two you saw me do that. I'm slowly learning. I gotta get a cradle. I gotta make some changes because it's definitely not safe. All right, here we are. No. No line. This place usually has a line out the door too. Holy cow.
Good evening, Visa mobile service.
Nope, I got a DoorDash pickup for 586.
Alright, that'll be the last one. I'll have a good night.
Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a couple cars in front of me, but it's not as bad as it usually is. There's usually 10 to 20 cars. Right, we are going to grab this McDonald's, deliver it, and then we'll see where we go from there. And we're back. We dropped off the McDonald's. It paid $6.50. There was a tip. Thank you very much. And just like I thought, I turned on, so I'm pulled over, just so you know, and I don't get cussed in the comments. Hey, you're driving while looking at your phone. I'm not. I am off now. It's 11:39. And the city is gray. So anyways, you'll see on the screen share, we made $12.50 for 2 deliveries in 59 minutes. That's not good, but it is what it is. At this hour, you're not going to get very good orders, at least to my experience. And now you can see on the screen, every zone is gray. I can't even get into Summerlin, which is unusual. I could go out east if I want to drive 15 minutes, where they have $1 peak pay. As you can see, we'll scroll over there. Look at that, $1 peak pay there. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I could drive down to Spring Valley, another 15-minute, 20-minute drive, because it's busy down there in red. As you see, very busy on the strip. But we've already proved you cannot make any money on the strip. I will do some more videos on that, but if anything changes, I'll be pretty surprised. Okay, and I have my theories and reasons for that. I have explained before, and I'll explain some more in the future. We're going to try to schedule at 12:30 a.m. is the soonest we can get in the Summerlin zone. This zone we're in, 1:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. I don't know what to do now. I'll try to schedule at 12:30, but I would prefer not to. I don't know. The whole east side of the city is busy and the west side is not. I don't understand. So one of the theories that I have about this, and I'm sure that other drivers have the same theory, maybe it's an oversaturation of drivers. What would be the explanation that the other side of the city, where maybe they struggle to get drivers, is open, but this side of the city is not? You can see for yourself on my screen share. The west side, dead. The east side, except Henderson. I don't know. Henderson isn't busy right now. I'll blow it up a little bit. Things that make you go, I don't know what to do. I want to get 3 more deliveries tonight, but also it's not letting me. And this is why some people would say Top Dasher helps. It could help. So yes, it could help, but I do know if you do 13 shop and pays during the week with 95% correct items, or you don't replace items, you'll get Dash Now for a week. I have yet to do more than 9 or 10 in a week, and that's in a good week. Last week, I did 30 orders. 1 order was shop and pay. So I don't know if that's a viable solution either. That is the alternative to cherry picking. From what I understand is cherry pick and just take the shop and pays, at least 13. But there is no guarantee that you're going to have a 95% completion, or, that the store is going to have everything that the customer wants. And a lot of times they don't put in alternate items to help alleviate that. Anyways, there's no guarantee. All right, before we wrap up the video as well, we're going to go over our numbers. So we are at a 490 customer rating. That never changes. I don't think too many people leave ratings. I got one somewhere along the way, but it says based on the last 100 deliveries, so I expect that to maybe go up to 5 eventually. Food delivery really isn't too hard, and people are starting to understand that you aren't the problem. You just pick up the food and drop it off. 65% acceptance rate. We're right on time, right on par to get that to 70%. That's not a pressing emergency. 95% completion rate. That's in the green. We're good. 90% on time or early. That's good as well. And then now you see we went from 367 to 369. So that's the 2 deliveries for tonight, and that's our current stats going forward. We will keep progressing, and we'll get this top dasher grinded out. The other positive thing that happened yesterday was we finally got rid of that contract violation. Yahoo, was it a hindrance? No. It's just not nice to have it hanging there, red on the screen all the time, knowing you were late for a food pickup. It made me feel pretty bad. Again, that was me pushing the envelope. I deserved the violation, but now I've delivered 100 deliveries without anything else. And before that, I had 2 on record. We got rid of the first one, now we got rid of the second one, and now we're all good to go. Unfortunately, we're only going to have 2 orders on this episode of Grind for Top Dasher. I had admirations for more, but I shared with you my experience right now. I can't get in either zone. Either it's slow or there's too many drivers. I'm not waiting till 12:30 just to have an hour shift. If they'd give me till 2:30, I'd probably do it because I need to grind these out. I could turn on Uber or Lyft to try to bridge the gap for the next 45 minutes, but if I get started on that, chances are I won't stray away from that. If they start me and keep me busy, and you get the idea. So, thanks for joining me on this episode of Grind for Top Dasher. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, it was short. Yes, we only did 2 deliveries and only made $12.50 in an hour. It is what it is. There's not much more I can say or do. I'm not mad. I knew this might be a possibility, and I said so at the beginning of the video. And there we have it. I will be releasing these episodes on a more regular basis because it's getting close to the middle of the month, and I'd like to have this finished and some breathing room in case I'm missing something for the last couple days of the month. So thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, please a thumbs up. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that too. And if you want notifications when I release videos, go ahead and hit that bell notification icon and you'll get notifications when I release new videos. With that, take care of yourselves and each other. And with those garbage ass junk orders, just don't do it.